Dr. Felix Gini, Director of the West Central Africa Division, Dr. Juvenal Badisasa, the Education Director, East Central Africa Division, Professor Philip Maio, the Education Director, Euro-Asia Division, Dr. Roman Chisakov, the Vice Chancellor of Solusi University, Professor Khumbulani Mpofu, and all distinguished Vice Chancellors here present, college principals and heads of schools, union of conference officers and education directors, esteemed educators and members of the SDA Church, ladies and gentlemen. I want to start by congratulating the fourth Vice Chancellor who has just been installed, Professor Khumbulani Mpofu. Makorogoto, institution, old as it is, historical as it is, would not have wished for a more endowed, a more seasoned Vice Chancellor than the one we had this morning. Seasoned academic, with a good background in research, as evidenced by more than 17 awards. Some of us have never had an award. 90 plus publications. I listened very carefully when Professor Takawarasha was listing out this. 9 patents. And 9 patents means the day he decides to take them out of his office into industry, it's 9 different product lines. We want to applaud him. He has also not just educated himself, he has supervised 11 PhD students to level. And as an industrialist par excellence in the engineering field, he is going to make a lot of strides. He is indeed a balanced academic who perfectly fits into the heritage-based education philosophy. And listening to him, before I knew he was going to be this gentleman this morning, the heart will be there, the hands will be there, the brain will be there, everything will be where it must be. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to stand before you today at this esteemed gathering of the church leaders and heads of Adventist educational institutions. I'm told that this historic convention has brought together church leaders and educators from almost the whole of Africa, from Russia and other parts of the world. You are most welcome to Zimbabwe, and we are happy to have you. I am also informed that the Seventh-day Adventist Church operates second largest Christian education system in the whole world. Just listen to what they have. 200 universities and colleges, and they also have over 10,000 primary and secondary schools in the world. May God continue to bless you as you consolidate this development path of all mankind. I am particularly pleased to know that in Africa, the Seventh-day Adventist Church has 26 universities, and we want to take our hats off for this initiative. Allow me also to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of this convention and to Solusi University for hosting this momentous occasion under the field Education for Mission. Solusi holds a special place in the history of education, not only in Zimbabwe, but across Africa. As the first Seventh-day Adventist institution of higher learning on the continent to indigenous people, it has been a beacon of excellence, faith, and service for generations. I was impressed when I saw and read the plaque outside that Solusi missionaries have been here since 1894. That's a long time. Adventist, as the first Seventh-day Adventist institution of higher learning on the continent to indigenous people, it has been a beacon of excellence, a beacon of faith and service for generations. It is here that the seed of Adventist education in Africa were sown, yielding institutions and leaders who have transformed societies through Christian values, knowledge, and service. Today, we gather at Solusi University for the General Conference of the Seventh-day Adventist Regional Education Summit 2025, the last in a series of summits that have been happening around our planet. As higher education institutions in Zimbabwe, we share a vision to explore and implement strategies that will steer Zimbabwe towards a prosperous future. And central to this future is the integration of Education 5.0, our heritage-based education, a transformative blueprint designed to fundamentally reshape our socio-economic landscape. Education 5.0, as enunciated by our President, Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, is not merely an iteration in our educational framework. It is a revolutionary approach that positions education as a catalyst for socio-economic transformation. This model expands on the traditional triad of teaching, of research, and community service by incorporating two additional pillars, which are innovation and industrialization. By so doing, it directly addresses the development needs critical to our nation's growth, thus contributing largely to the achievement of our National Development Strategy 1, which we call NDS 1 and Vision 2030. Firstly, Education 5.0 emphasizes the importance of innovation, and by fostering an educational environment that encourages creative thinking and problem solving, we equip our students with the skills they need to tackle real-world challenges. This shift demands that our curricula be dynamic, be responsive, and align with the demands of a knowledge-based economy. It positions our youth not just as consumers of knowledge, but as creators and innovators who can contribute to both local and global markets. I was just saying that at the National Youth Day in Bulawayo, I came to a Solusi stand where young men and women were showing off their innovations. And I said, I will look at them even deeper when I come to Solusi. So after this, I have seen their church, and I'm going to have another look at what they are able to create. His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, Dr. Mnangagwa, declared 2025 as the year of commercialization. I therefore urge Solusi University to put more effort in commercialization of innovation outputs. Secondly, the focus on industrialization transforms the role of education institutions from being mere centers of academic learning to becoming engines of economic production. By forging strong partnerships between community, academia, and industry, we can ensure that the knowledge generally generated within our universities translates into tangible economic benefits and thus responds to positively to His Excellency the President's call for commercialization. This collaboration will lead to the creation of new enterprises, new job opportunities, and ultimately a self-sustaining economic ecosystem. The implementation of Education 5.0 requires a holistic approach. It calls for investments in infrastructure, in technology, and in human capital to ensure that our educational institutions are equipped to deliver on this ambitious vision. This means not only upgrading facilities and deploying cutting-edge technology, but also investing in the professional development of our educators. They are pivotal in this transition, fostering minds that will drive our nation's future. Moreover, Education 5.0 is inherently inclusive. It seeks to bridge the gap between urban and rural education, ensuring that no child is left behind, regardless of their geographical location. By leveraging digital transformation and remote learning technologies, we can provide access to quality education across the breadth of our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, I want to re-emphasize that Education 5.0 is more than just an education reform. It is a blueprint for socio-economic transformation. It provides us with the tools to harness the potential of our people to build an economy that is resilient, that is innovative, and globally competitive. And we stand as on the presence of this new era. Let us commit to working collaboratively, ensuring that this vision becomes a reality for every Zimbabwean and for every Zimbabwean child. I thank you.